Welcome back, global leaders. This is the Johannesburg edition, and today I have with me on the Global Leaders Show a lady that needs no introduction. AVIKA, how are you doing?
I'm doing all the things, and you?
Great to have you with us on the Global Leaders Show. Now, I know your life story is nothing short of epic. I had the opportunity of chatting with you, and I know that you've been through so much. How about you tell our lovely people a little bit more about AVIKA?
AVIKA is a quiet yet vibrant person. I enjoy reading, I enjoy learning, and my passion is in accounting. So from there, I decided to go on to bookkeeping and accounting, open up my own business after several years of working in the industry. So that's basically me.
So I know that passion for accounting is something that you thrive for and you enjoy doing, and I know you wear many different hats when it comes to making a difference in the community. What are the secrets to your success?
Perseverance, integrity, honesty, and just being yourself with everybody. And when someone does come and ask you for help, give it to them, because you don't know that your little kindness might bring a smile and a difference in that person's life.
I like that because I think it's so important to share love. We live in a world where there's nothing more important than giving, and by giving we're able to make a difference in another person's life. AVIKA, what are some of your, I will say, messages to people who are going through a lot in life right now but need that sort of, I will say, a motivation to take it to the next level?
You have to listen to your gut, what you want to do as an individual, and not what others want you to do, because others want you to be things that you may not want. Doesn't define you, but you as an individual, you know what you've been through. So basically take it from there. If you want to start a business, go ahead, dive in and start that business, because you don't know where that business may lead you, and keep the business even if it doesn't work out, because in a couple of years time that passion will reignite again and you can get it going again.
So I know there's a lot of people, you touched on starting a business. There's a lot of people who want to start a business but have that fear, that fear of, is it going to work? Is it going to be something that I can actually get into? What advice would you give them?
I would advise is that I also had the same fear. Should I start the business and all of that legalities and what have you? I say dive right in, get the information, the correct information from the right people, because there's a lot of people that are scamming out there. Find the right person that's going to look for you and see to your needs, that's going to give you the best sound advice, and take it from there. I always, for me with my clients, I give them the best advice. I give them all of the information so they can decide whether yes, they want to go through with it, or no, maybe I'll just take a pause or a couple of months, get all of my documents in order, all of my information in order, then we can go ahead. And I always like to follow up a few months later or a few weeks later and say, have you decided, or is there anything else you would like to do, or maybe you need some help? Like I refer my broker to them for financial planning, because financial planning is also great. I started quite late, so I always tell my younger clients, get in touch with the broker. He'll be able to help you, guide you, even if you don't take a policy with him, but at least you know where you stand financially.
I like that, because I think that's such an important thing when it comes to Robert Kiyosaki says there's nothing more important than your financial IQ. And one of the things that I think we as South Africans and people around the world who's watching this right now, we need to prioritize that. And I think what's so perfect when it comes to you is not only are you motivating people to start businesses, but you can also help them with their tax returns, yes, and all of that good stuff. So what are you currently working on, and how can people get involved with that?
I currently, mainly my specialty is in doing registrations of companies, especially for new and upcoming women, especially empowering them is my forte, and I want to empower them because they deserve it, especially women that have went through a terrible past and they want a clean break. Then opening up a company, guiding them along. Sometimes I don't charge the client depending on their circumstances. I have this one client that lost her husband a few months ago, and I said to her, okay, I'm not going to charge you the extra added features of my portfolio. I'm just going to charge you for registration in your company. And I guided her through the process of going to SARS and updating her portfolio, and the lady at SARS also assisted her and said, this is what you need to do. And she was quite happy. And to have clients come back and say, what, I'm so happy with your work, I'm going to refer you to somebody else, and I'm going to keep you on just so that my returns are done timelessly because of the honesty that you've given us.
Well, that's what I want to hear, because I think that is so fantastic, essentially, with the fact that you do not just help people with getting their business set up, you can also help them with their tax returns, making sure they're SARS compliant and all of that good stuff, which is critical when it comes to registering a business and getting it out there. Any final words, Avika?
To everyone that's listening or watching, persevere, have determination, and let your personal personal thing that you've been through, let that not determine you, especially if you've been through a rough patch. That shouldn't define you. You should define yourself as the good things that come out from your everyday life. I like to inspire ladies and tell them that through my personal experiences, you can also persevere and become someone out there making a difference, not only to my life or to another lady's life, especially to my daughter's life. She loves me to bits, and every day she says, "Mommy, I'm going to be better tomorrow." And I love you, Mommy, you're the best. So you must always believe that you are the best and you're going to be the best version of yourself.
I love that. Nothing more important than that. Avika, before we love you and before we leave you, how can people contact you? I know maybe you'll be giving them a special discount if they're a lady and they want to start a business or something like that, whatever that may be. How can they contact you?
They can contact me via my cell, which is 060-618-5282. And I will be running a special for the Women's Month, and that every lady that wants to open up a business, I will be guiding them and doing my best to see where I can help them, and maybe one or two I'll give them a free registration of their business.
Wow, there you have it. Free registration for your business. Contact Avika. You gotta be a lady though. So from myself, Rajiv Mothie, you've heard it from our global leader Avika, live right here on the Global Leader Show. From myself, Rajiv Mothie, I've got one thing left to say. You guys have just been motivated.